here's my review of The Gentleman. The movie is very good. Surprisingly good. I think I was expecting it to be like Snatch, because it has the same director, Guy Ritchie, directed this, who's directed a lot of films that I don't like. He's directed a lot of films that I don't like, I can't stand. But he's also directed Snatch and The Gentleman. And I liked Snatch, and I liked this movie, The Gentleman, because it has a very funny but interesting feel about it. I mean, a lot of these actors impressed me. Colin Farrell, also another actor in this, he impressed me. Well, he always impresses. Everything Colin Farrell's in, I always love his performance. And a lot of performances in this were spot on. They were amazing, and I think their performances made the movie. In my opinion, they made the movie with their performances. This movie, to be honest, I didn't see a lot of the trailer, so I didn't even know what to expect in this movie. And plus, this movie felt like it was going in circles. It felt like one thing was happening and then another thing was happening, and it was kind of like, I got focused on that, now focus on this, and then in the end you end up focusing on the same thing, which is good, not confusing, but there's just a lot of things to focus on in this movie because they have a lot of characters. It's a bit like Snatch, because you have to focus on one character and another character, and then another thing happens and you're still focusing on one character, and you know who the main character is. And we know who the main character is in The Gentleman is... Forgotten his character's name, but Matthew McConaughey's character in this is the main character. Well, you could say Hugh Grant's the main character, but we'll say Matthew McConaughey is the main character. He is like an outlaw in this movie, or he's very confident and he takes things seriously. So very serious mannered. Yeah, you could call him a gentleman because the movie is called The Gentleman. You can call him gentleman if you want. It's very funny. This movie is refreshing as well, and it's very funny. I wasn't expecting to laugh as much at this movie. Laugh at much in this movie, not laugh at it like as a joke, but just laugh at the scenes in this movie. There's one scene in this movie, I'm not actually going to spoil it because it's the best scene in my eyes, but there's one scene in this movie I just couldn't help. It was just funny, and it was memorable. I remember going home and then being like, oh, that scene was amazing, just funny. And yes, what I took from that movie, but also this movie, I wish that it lasted longer. I think it was 2 hours long. I mean, that's how much movie meant to me. I wish it kept on going. I wish it just kept on going and going, because I would have been totally fine with it. I would have been like, yeah, amazing. I would have still had a smile on my face when I left the theatre. It doesn't really... I like the fact that when they're in a scene, I love when they're in a scene. I think that's because of the performances. That I'm not like, oh, can we move to the next scene? A lot of these scenes, I was like, yes, I like that scene, I wasn't like, move on, we can, when you don't want a movie to end, in my eyes, is when that movie is great. If the movie was boring as hell, you'd be like, oh, can't wait this is over. But to be honest, I haven't really walked into a movie and then walked out because it was really boring or whatever, which is good. It's good because I've picked movies wisely. To be honest, I've got literally nothing else to say about this movie. I'm just gonna say, The Gentleman is a great movie, great performances, memorable cast, memorable performances, and just a very good time. Very good movie to watch.